All right, welcome to our Team Invigoration Nation Wednesday training call. My name is Nat Patch Fitness. I'm the founder of Nat Patch Fitness and Invigoration Nation, where our mission is to help other people, is to be invigorated and invigorate, to inspire and be inspired, and to find balance and financial freedom with all of that. So hopefully with our training that we have on these Wednesdays, we can grow, build, and you can help by repeating the things that work for you, teaching your coaches to do the same, and teaching them to teach their coaches. So what I want to do here today, first of all, I just want to go over what our mission statement is as Invigoration Nation, to just give you an idea of where I come from with how I want to lead you guys and how I want us to grow as a family and as a team of coaches. If you go into the Invigoration Nation page and click on the cover photo of our Facebook page, you can read through this again, but I just want to read it through to you right now. The Invigoration Nation mission. Personal growth, that's like number one. Right? How can we help others if we are not helping ourselves from the inside out? It starts here, right? So personal growth. I wanted to make a group just for my very own awesome coaches, our own Invigoration Nation, to learn and grow. This is your home for our Invigoration Nation team calls, events, and trainings. I wanted a place for us to check in, share stories, share likes, dislikes, successes, frustrations, and recognitions. A space to call home and a small family of coaches to belong to. A place to work on our following mission: be invigorated, invigorate others, be inspired, inspire others, find balance, find financial freedom, hold each other accountable, create a coach family, create a team, create a lifestyle by design. Here's where we will slowly take steps to learn our own why and how to make change for ourselves, and then take steps to slowly learn our Beachbody business, creating healthier lifestyles. Here's where I hope to teach you all more about what I keep learning in order for us to reach all of our fitness, health, and business goals. Whatever your personal goals may be. So I'm here to help you with your personal goals. Your personal goals aren't necessarily mine, but how I can help you is to teach you what I've learned, what has worked for me, pass that along, and then help you to help those who are signed up under you as customers and coaches. So we teach each other, right? I teach you, you teach the people you bring on board, they teach the people they bring on board, and we all grow together. So here's where we will practice. So in that Invigoration Nation Facebook private group, and here in our team calls, we'll practice being consistent with the 4 vital behaviors. That's the number one thing we need to be consistent with, making sure we are doing our personal development, getting on the coach calls, making it to events, reading, listening, things that are going to keep us in a positive mindset so that we can help others. What you eating there, Wendy? That looks good. Nice. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yes. Recognition, recognizing people. Awesome job, Wendy. Way to go with that healthy fuel. Yes. So you're recognizing people. It could be people that are on your team, off your team, family, friends. They don't have to be Beachbody people. You can still practice recognizing them. Inviting people to what you're doing. So inviting people to this journey, whether it's the fitness and the fuel through a Beachbody program, or whether it's the business opportunity. Okay, you need to be inviting. And then doing it yourself, making sure that you are being a product of the product. You are a product of that healthier lifestyle and lifestyle balance. So you're pressing play, you're eating healthy, you're trying to do that. It's not perfect, but you're on a road of progress, okay? So that is our mission as an Invigoration Nation, to be invigorated, to be inspired, and to share that with others, okay? Today, I just want to quickly go through, I had sent you guys a PDF of what is called 6 areas of wealth for your team Beachbody fitness, Beachbody business, look like this. All right, I'll share my screen with you too, so you kind of can look at it a little bit closer. If you don't have it printed out, send me a message and I'll shoot it to you again. It's also in our Team Invigoration Nation coach page on Facebook. So take a look at this. This is just going to kind of hone in on what I just went through with what our mission is with helping others and how to kind of narrow that down into the areas of this business where we might need some work. Okay, so it kind of brings a little focus into where we're lacking, where we excel, and maybe where we're doing okay but could do better. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen so you can look at that, and then I'll walk through this with you. I'm going to actually do it. For anyone that's watching this replay, it's a good time to like actually print it out, pause the video, and do it with me. Okay, that's how you're going to get it done. All right, so I'm going to share my screen here. All right, so areas of wealth, share. All right, here we go. So as you see here, this is something that actually was handed out to us, and we did it at Super Saturday together. We actually had pencils, we had this printed out, and we walked through this together, all 100, 200, 300 of us, however many people were there. So these are different areas within your Beachbody business that we, it goes a little bit beyond those 4 vital behaviors, but they're included in here, okay? That we need to be looking at daily to see how we're doing, okay? Or maybe just like once a month pulling this out and just seeing where you are. As you can see here in the middle of the circle, it goes from 1 in the center to 10 on the outside. Now 1 is going to be where you need the most work. So say let's start here with the proof of the product, which is doing your workout, making sure you're drinking your Shakeology, and being proof that these things are keeping you healthier and happier, and it's something that you're working on. You need to be doing it yourself, right? So say like you're having a bad month and you just haven't pushed play and you just haven't really been drinking your Shakeology, or your meal planning is way off. Maybe you're going to be down here in 1, 2, or 3, okay? If you're like spot on, you're pushing play every day, you're crossing things off your calendar, you're prepping your meals, you're using containers, you're drinking your Shakeology every day, you're up here at 10. Okay, so 1 is you need work, 10 is perfect, right? Okay, so we're gonna go through these one by one. I'll kind of explain them, and then we'll circle the number where we think we stand, okay? And then we're going to go back through it again. And those 3 lines there, I like the idea of the power of 3s. We've talked about the power of 3 before. We're going to talk about that again next week, but you have 3 lines there. Once you figure out kind of where you might need a little more work, I want you to just focus on those areas where you're in like 1, 2, 3 land, and then use those lines to write 3 things that you could be doing daily to make it better for you, okay? And I'll give an example. So if you're following along here, go ahead and let's go through number 1, all right? So number 1 is proof of the product. You're doing your workout, Shakeology, or you're drinking your Shakeology or your performance line. Go ahead and circle whatever that is for you. So for me, I'm pretty good. I'm really good at drinking my Shakeology every day. I am working out, not necessarily pressing play every day, so I need work there. So I'm going to go with like 6 for here, okay? Meal planning is not that great right now either, so it's not perfect. Definitely needs some work. We're going to move on. Number 2. So we're just circling the numbers right now. So number 2 is your personal development. Are you listening to personal development books on audio? Are you reading books? Are you listening to podcasts that are positive? Are you watching videos in your Coach Online office or your team training videos? Are you getting to live events like Super Saturday, the Platinum Edge Summit? Are you getting those live events? Go ahead and circle that number. So for me, I'm really good at getting to the live events. Podcasts, I listen to a lot of podcasts in my commutes. Book reading, I'm not really great at. Audiobooks, I'm on and off. So I would say like for that, I'm probably need a lot more work. I'm going to go ahead and circle 4 with that. All right. I do listen to our coach calls, and I listen to our national coach call on Mondays. I get to a lot of events, but I could do a lot more of listening to audiobooks and book reading and getting into our platinum presenters page and listen to all that stuff that's given to us by Christine Dwyer. There's a ton of information in there in the Platinum Presenters University. So that I could be doing a lot more of. Moving on, relationship building. So adding to your list of names, right? Because you're forming relationships every day. We talk about the, reaching out and asking people, how's life? Just, messaging people every day, at least 3 seeds a day, 3 new people a day, or people that you haven't talked to in a long time, and asking them how's life. So adding to your list of people that you're talking to. Again, we talk about recognition, recognizing people. So that's, again, relationship building with your coaches and non-coaches. Forming relationships, so you're going to ask people not only how's life, but then you get to dig a little bit deeper. You ask them about their family, about their job and occupation, or about their recreation, things they like to do, digging a little deeper. And then if there is a message that you want to bring to them, like, hey, well, I'm doing this challenge, or, have you thought about doing something like PIO to help you? Or have you thought about something like these portion control containers that could really help you focus on your fuel more? That is what we're talking about with forming. So do you do that? Are you private messaging people? Are you messaging people through email or in person? How are you doing with these things? So again, I'm going to go ahead and circle 4. I'm not really good with being consistent with my systems with that. One day I'll be really good. Like this week, I've been pretty good at messaging people privately. And what do you know? I'm forming relationships, and I've got like 2 or 3 people that are interested in starting, not only with just a program and Shakeology, but they want to get started as a coach. So it really does work if you are consistent with reaching out to people, digging deeper, forming those relationships. Circle your number, circle whatever number you are, 1 being you need a lot of work, 10 being you're perfect. All right, moving on. Marketing. So how consistent are you? Do you have a system for, posts that you make during the day, whether it's on your personal page, on Facebook? Maybe you're not even using Facebook, maybe you're using another social media platform, but whatever you're using for your social media reach to start forming relationships and to add people to your name list, how good are you at that? Are you consistent with that? Are you consistent with what's called breadcrumbing, where at the end of like a message that has nothing to do with like a Beachbody program, maybe you are trickling in at the end, oh, I couldn't really afford this before, but now because of my Beachbody coaching opportunity, I can now afford to go on this, camping trip, or this trip to wherever, Hawaii, like adding little breadcrumbs like that. So people are like, oh, she can afford this because of Beachbody, So that's what breadcrumbing means. Storytelling, telling your own story, sharing your story is what is really going to get people to connect to you. That is true, okay? Emailing customers, so people who have gotten things through you before, maybe checking up with them, connecting with them. Maybe you never actually reached out to them before, but they just bought through beachbody.com and they were set up with you. It's a good way to increase your marketing. Doing live videos. Live is huge right now. And we have things like Snapchat and Insta stories now, where people can actually get a little bit deeper into who you are, what your real life is like, because we are real people. So they get to know us a little bit better, and you're building trust. So again, that goes back to forming relationships with people. How good are you at that? Circle your number. So again, I need to do more live stuff. I need to get better at scheduling my posts so I'm more consistent with the content. So again, 4 or 5 for me. Number 5, team building and recruiting. So this here is about inviting people to the business opportunity, the coaching opportunity, not just for the discount. Yeah, we could say the coach membership deal, but it's better if you get people on board with you who really have the same mission as you do, who really do want to help people, who really do want to have the accountability, deeper accountability, by sharing their story more and by helping other people. But anyway, you're asking and inviting people to the business opportunity. How good are you about doing that, okay? A good question to help do that is, have you ever considered, like you have someone in your group who's been really doing well, they're posting, they're sharing, they're actually helping other people and supporting other people, and they're just a customer, right? But you see this. So you dig deeper with them, and you maybe private message them and say, hey, have you ever considered actually being a coach? You're actually already doing everything that I do. You're posting motivational things, you're supporting people, you're helping them with recipes. That's what I do. And you could actually be doing what I do and building financial freedom while you're doing exactly what you're doing. So why not, right? So are you doing that? Are you reaching out to people in that way? Go ahead and write circle your number. Okay. And the last thing is the retail sales. All right. So with the retail sales, this is just asking people to like a challenge group or a focus group. You're inviting people to that, not necessarily the business. So you're inviting them to a healthier lifestyle. And remember, you're not, it says it well right here, you're not selling products. We're not selling products. We're selling a lifestyle. We're asking them to share this journey with us. We're sharing our own journey and then inviting them to it. Okay, so you're trying to invite them to a healthier lifestyle, a better health and fitness. Are you consistent with your monthly challenge groups, whether it's a free 5-day challenge that you do at the beginning of every month that leads into a 21-day focus group that you require people to have a challenge pack with? Do you do fit clubs or shake and shares where you blend up shakes for people and let them try it? That's not huge anymore, but people still do that. But are you consistent with these things to help people get started with their journey? And then those people that do really well in those groups that you form are going to be your next coaches because you've supported them. They're strong in there. They know how it works. They start helping other people. And then you say, have you ever considered doing what I do? Right? So you want this to be super consistent too. How are you with that? Circle your number. Okay. So as you can see here, I've circled my numbers, right? And I can see that in 4 of the areas, I'm about 4 or 5. The areas that I need work, which is no surprise to me, where I'm at 2 and 3, are my team building and my retail sales. Okay. So I want you to just look at your 2 lowest numbers. After you get your numbers circled, look at your 2 lowest numbers and circle them or highlight them. Okay. And then I'm going to leave this last part to you, and I would love for you to check back in with me, but spend a couple minutes here. I'm going to do it right now, writing down. So you see those 3 lines right here and right here. So for me, I said these are my 2 low numbers. I had a 3 here and I had a 2 here. I'm going to write beside each of those 3 things, 3 action steps that I could take in order to kind of increase my numbers in those areas, right? So I want to get that 2 and 3 up to at least a 4 or 5, right? By the end of this year, I would love to see those numbers go up the next month when I do this again, okay? So for my team building and recruiting, I would like to reach out to at least I would love 2 or 3 people a day, whether it's in one of the focus groups or the free groups that I'm running, or people that are messaging me on my posts or liking my posts on Facebook or Instagram, because that's where I hang out really, my 2 social media platforms. So 1, 2, so So take this time to write things down. Okay, so for my team building, for me, number 1, like I said, I want to at least start to send my business days with Beachbody are usually really strong Monday through Thursday, and then I have to kind of concentrate on other things with teaching and stuff like that the other days, and I just need a mental break at least one day over the weekend. So Monday through Thursday, for me, I want to at least send 1 to 2, have you ever considered the business opportunity, private messages to people either in the free group or the the focus group. Okay. The second thing I wrote is I want to then follow up and shoot them a video that's already been recorded by Christine Dwyer or another coach that you might like, to give them more information once they've responded from my Have You Ever Considered. The third thing I would love to be more consistent with doing is to at least once or twice a month is to do a what is coaching call. So for new people that kind of want to get more information about coaching, I want to do a what is coaching opportunity live event or Zoom call. So I'm going to do the same thing now for the retail sales. And so I'm going to fill in those 3 blanks. And then the next thing I'm going to do is actually figure out where to schedule that within my Power Hour or my Power 15 minutes or whatever I have that day. Okay, so where would this go within the 4 vital behaviors that I'm trying to accomplish? Okay, that would be in the invite of your 4 vital behaviors. So when I get into that vital behavior, I need to make sure that I'm working on these 2 things. For me, the lowest numbers for me are the team building and recruiting and the retail sales. I'm going to have 3 action steps for each one that I'm going to try to make sure that I get done during that invite, whatever amount of time I'm leaving for that. So if I have 5 minutes, I'm going to make sure that I spend 2.5 here and 2.5 here. Okay. All right, guys. So that is it for today. I'm going to stop my share. If you have any questions once you are finished filling this out, figuring out the 2 areas that were your lowest areas in this 6 areas of wealth chart, figure out what your 2 lowest areas are, write in 3 action steps for you. If you need help with that, let me know. And then we'll keep working on this, okay? All right, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next Zoom training for Invigoration Nation. Ciao.